They told you Africa had no great cities, no brilliance, no power. But they lied. Hidden deep in West Africa stood a city so advanced, so extraordinary, that when British soldiers marched through its gates, they were stunned into silence. This is the untold story of Benin City, one of the greatest achievements in African history. Long before skyscrapers glittered across the world, long before European capitals paved their streets, there was a city in West Africa built with precision, beauty, and genius. Benin City, the heart of the Benin Kingdom, rose proudly behind walls so massive that archaeologists still struggle to understand how such engineering existed centuries ago. These walls stretched farther than many imagined possible, curving and weaving like the veins of a living civilization. The streets of Benin were perfectly planned, wide, clean, and glowing at night with lamps tended carefully by the community. Houses stood tall, crafted from rich red earth and carved with symbols of strength, unity, and power. And in the center of it all stood the Oba, king, protector, and spiritual guide of his people. Benin was not just a city. It was a masterpiece. Its craftsmen produced the legendary Benin Bronzes, sculptures so detailed, so sophisticated, that the world still marvels at how such artistry existed long before modern tools. These bronzes told stories of kings, warriors, ancestors, victories, and divine moments. They captured the very soul of the kingdom, preserving a legacy no enemy could erase. But in 1897, the British returned with soldiers, guns, and fire. What they saw shook them, an African civilization far beyond the lies they had been told. And so, they destroyed it. They burned the city, tore down its walls, and stole thousands of priceless bronzes, masterpieces that still sit in museums far from their home. Yet even in ruins, Benin's legacy refused to die. Today, its story rises again. The world is beginning to remember. Africa is reclaiming what was taken. And millions are rediscovering a history filled with greatness, pride, and brilliance. If you believe African civilization deserves to be honored, shared, and celebrated, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment African power. More untold African legends are on the way.